Wow. Hang on, my brain's working. Is it calculating? Yes.
Great money debates where fire ignites. Joe and Craig go toe to toe each night. Cash and clout, no time to wait. Tune in now to the Great Money Debate.
Well, hey, everybody. Joe Sangle here, Fully Funded Life. I'm with.
Craig Fat.
We are the great debaters. We have money debates.
That's right.
Let me tell you the rules of this debate. Regardless of our personal thoughts and opinions, we are presented with a topic that we have not seen. Our producer selects these with a team, and then they put it in front of us, and one of us gets to choose one side of the debate, and the other one has to take the other side. And we're going to do our dead level best to win the argument, even if we wholeheartedly, personally disagree with it. Do you understand the rules of the debate? Now, I chose last time, so this time Craig gets to see the question, and he gets to choose which side of the argument. So when you see it, choose your side, wait for the argument, and then vote on who you thought won, which is spelled J-O-E, me. All right, go.
All right, here, let's see it. Is it time for a 4-day work week? Wow. Hang on, my brain's working. Is it calculating? Yes. Absolutely, it's time for a 4-day work week. I mean, look, what are you doing on that 5th day anyway?
It's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
I'd say, I saw a study. I'm currently getting my MBA.
Yeah, you are.
Come on.
Woo! Clemson University. Go Tigers.
I'm in a class that's like leadership, creativity. It's kind of a wild class. However, I saw a study. I can't pinpoint exactly what this study was, but I can tell you that I saw it. I'll find details and update you later. But it was talking about the amount of time that people spend, this is the creativity side, actually doing work that is beneficial to them or just nothing, right? And it's like 25% roughly when you're sitting there doing anything. 25% is like you're actually not being productive at all unless you put guardrails on.
I see that in your office all the time.
Well, there's just things.
A lot of lack of productivity in your office.
A lot of things I'm working on. But
so we're calling that creativity now?
That's what.
Okay, there we go.
That's what the world calls it.
So get to your point.
My point is that if you create structure, you get more done, right? If you create balance, okay, this, that's why you have schedules. That's why you do those things. My argument is in a 4-day work week, you'd be able to create better structure, better systems to be just as productive, if not more productive than you would in a 5-day work week when it kind of lingers and dissipates anyway.
Well, how many days are in a week?
Depends on where you are. I'd call it 7.
Generally 7. So 7 minus 4 is what?
3.
So basically you get 3 days off. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Here's the issue. If a customer calls and they want some assistance, who's going to answer the phone on the 5th day?
Are you ready for the rebuttal?
I'm ready for the rebuttal.
Everyone doesn't have to work the same.
Oh, so you're saying we can shift. So some people are Sunday through Wednesday.
Sure.
Some are Tuesday through Friday.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And are we working 8-hour days? Or are we working 10-hour days or 12-hour days here? What are we doing?
Whatever. I would say whatever the normal is for that business, for that operating group, I don't think that necessarily would change.
I'm in favor of half days, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Because I'm
so
here's what I would just say. I think I don't want to take this side of the argument. I'm just going to say I don't want to. But it is not time for a 4-day work week because it is cultural that everything is Monday through Friday. Like the vast majority of types of work that producers happen, not entertainment side, but producer side, operate on a Monday through Friday schedule. And so I think that when you start incorporating 4-day work weeks in the midst of that, it makes it very challenging for businesses to meet demands quickly. You've reduced the days that are being worked by 20%, and it is a real challenge. So this is a hard one, I have to tell you.
There's so many easy ways to get around that. Like I said, the shifting. I mean, I get that if no one was working on Friday, but everyone else was, that's a problem. But if you just shifted, which would take it would take a couple people sitting in a room.
Could it be because I'm in favor of a 3-day work?
Yeah,
Listen, I'm telling you, I remember I worked in a steel mill, a steel fabricating facility, one summer between my freshman and sophomore years of college, and they actually had a weekend shift that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they worked 3 13s.
Oh wow.
So
They were just
they literally, I think it was like 6A to 7P, 6A to 7P, 6A to 7P, and then they were all 4 days. And that worked. But, you know, the challenge of that is they actually had other people working 5-day shifts.
yeah.
And then but, you know, I'm not doing a very good job defending my side of this argument of why it should be a 5-day work week. The only thing I can say is it depends on the type of work. If you're producing physical goods or if you are on-demand customer service side, 5-day work weeks tend to work better. I do know that if you're trying to get the same amount of work done in a shorter period of time, you're going to end up with more exhausted employees because they're having to work 10-hour days if it's 4, 13-hour days if it's 3. And as a result, people aren't as sharp and it affects their work quality as I would think it affects it. These are all facts I've made up.
Yeah. Well, I think a big thing, if you could boil it all down to just general math and numbers, like you said, you're taking away 20% of productive potential. That's what you're doing. So I think this would be a big area of concern. It's like, well, does that mean you take away 20% of revenue for the business, 20% of pay for the people, 20%? Like what?
Yeah, if you go to 4 8s from 5 8s, if we're talking about doing that, there has to be an impact to income because the production is reduced literally by 20%.
So I think that's
so if that's what the question is, then I'm absolutely fiercely opposed to it because you cannot reduce productivity by 20% and expect to be paid the same. That does not make sense. Like that money does not magically appear. The money happens because the organization is producing more. And if you choose to produce less, that will require more people to produce the same amount. You cannot make that like that math does not math.
Right. I think a big thing is I don't think when you reduce the production by 20%, when I say production, I mean production time that people could produce by 20%, I don't think that their production is actually reduced by 20%. I think that's the really interesting, unique thing about this.
I believe that is a fallacy. I think in short term, maybe I'm more focused, but over time they go back to their level keel.
Go to 4dayweekworkisthebest.com. They did a survey.
So let's go. We're done with this discussion.
What do you think?
But we want to talk about it briefly on the real.
The real.
Here's what I would say. This is why this is not really regulated by the government. Is the government is saying, hey, we want a safe workplace. We do not want people working terribly exhausted, right? That's why they have limit for truck drivers, how many hours they can drive before they have mandatory rest. Same thing for pilots, things that are important to public safety, important for individual safety. That's what they want to secure. But as far as the actual type of work week, they leave that open to the rights of the organizations and the people that choose to work for them. And so, listen, we've got people that work half-time.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many people that are basically doing gig work now. It's proven that this stuff can work. And so is it time to mandate it? No, that won't work.
Yeah. No.
Love to hear your guys' thoughts.
I totally agree.
JOE is how my name's spelled when you want to write who won the argument.
Did you say J-O-B? Job? Oh, thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Send us in some debates. Let us know what we need to
duke it out with. See ya.
Peace.